How is change data capture implemented in SQL Server? Have you ever wondered how databases keep track of changes without slowing down operations? Change data capture, often referred to as CDC, is a powerful feature in SQL Server that does just that. It allows you to monitor and record changes like inserts, updates, and deletes on your database tables. This is especially useful in event-driven architectures where capturing real-time changes is essential. So, how exactly is CDC implemented in SQL Server? Let's break it down step by step. First, you need to enable CDC at the database level. This is done by executing a system-stored procedure that activates CDC functionality. Keep in mind that you will need administrative privileges to do this, as it involves creating internal system objects and jobs. Once CDC is enabled for the database, the next step is to enable it on specific tables. When you enable CDC on a table, SQL Server creates a change table that mirrors the original table's structure. However, this change table includes extra columns that store metadata about the changes. These columns capture the type of change, the time it occurred, and transaction details. CDC uses the SQL Server Transaction Log as its source of change data. Every modification made to the data is logged, and CDC reads these entries asynchronously. This means that the original tables are not directly impacted, ensuring that performance remains optimal. When you enable CDC, SQL Server Agent jobs are automatically created. One job continuously reads the transaction log and populates the CDC change tables with the captured data. The other job cleans up old change data based on a configurable retention period, which is usually set to 3 days. This prevents the change data from growing indefinitely. To access the change data, applications and downstream systems can query the CDC change tables or use built-in CDC functions. This allows for efficient incremental data processing, which is ideal for use cases like data replication, auditing, and real-time analytics. Security is also an important aspect of CDC. Enabling it requires the user to have the right permissions, typically at the database owner or admin level. Additionally, the SQL Server Agent service must be running, as it manages the background jobs that capture and clean the change data. In practical terms, CDC can be used in various scenarios. It helps synchronize data between transactional databases and data warehouses in near real time. It also enables event-driven architectures where changes in the database can trigger downstream processing or microservices. Furthermore, CDC can implement audit trails to monitor data modifications without needing extensive custom coding. Overall, change data capture in SQL Server provides a robust mechanism to track data changes efficiently. This makes it a valuable tool in modern data integration and event-driven technology environments.